like every time I touch down.
Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready? 250.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time.
On 1st down at Stafford. And Blake, the tight end's got it. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Back deep here, Andre Roberts. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Now a man closing in on 15,000 career rush yards, Frank Gore. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Play action. Now it's Allen. It's brought incomplete. It's John Brown. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. Now a delayed give to Gore. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Gore again here on 1st down. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Right there, 56. Run.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Now on second down, this is Gore. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game. And you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
This is the third-round pick out of FAU, Devin Singletary. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Allen off the bootleg. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. On third down, they go with Singletary, and they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the Bills will take a 3-0.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Antonio Brown, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Bullock good on the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
Maybe a little gas.
yeah, a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
They go play action here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Allen throwing complete to Foster.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Let's go.
At the 43-yard line.
Allen now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Mike 56.
6'6", bullet high.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a very tough 3rd and 15 forthcoming. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
56.
Hey, Zoo.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice the hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a...
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
That's what I do. 56. Mike, 56.
To throw again, Allen. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Corey Liggett makes the stop.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And
that's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big play there for Cincinnati. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the gun to give to Mixon. He will push his way down to about the 14. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. On the delay, it's Mixon. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far. And after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not help. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So after the INT, it's Allen. It's complete. It's Gore. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Allen. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Allen's throw is complete.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
The Bills on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hey, home. 56.
Bravo.
56. Get ready. What's that? 56.
From the gun, it's Allen. And that's caught by Beasley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Gore. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Flushed out right. He's got Gore. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Frank Gore. Away following the score.
Yeah, I got beer problems, you know. I got a bum knee.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great
I know how to
athletes,
get a full party.
they can kind of have a short-term memory, but
My
that's easier said
milkshake,
than
bring all
done.
the boys to the yard, and like, that
He threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling
what a
about? Because he had
fucking
enough confidence in
dick.
himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's a good time, man. I need you on right now.
Here's Stafford.
Man, you've been off in the last 2 hours.
He's got his man, Boyd. And he'll be taken
This
down.
guy's
but
been
not
off in the
before
last
they
2
work it
hours.
across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. Stafford now 4 out of 10 throwing the ball in this first half, but he's got a first down here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Back to Mixon on first down. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense.
Get a call, you
So
bum.
after a while, I'm not too sure how many.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead. Now Bullock to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Why are you playing Sims, though?
This will be fielded at the 8.
Well, it sounds like you playing it. Like, what can you do in Sims that you can't do in real life?
He's got a convoy, and he might be
is broken.
That
You
a
said what?
92-yard kick return as his guys are able to regain
You
the
said
lead.
what?
As we know on every team, head coach, offensive coordinator, defense coordinator, we often forget about the special teams coordinator. They pay him too, and boy is he excited about what his team just did. A big
I ain't know
time return
nobody
for a touchdown.
ever. I just joined around the party.
Hauschka with the extra point, and it's now 17-14.
I'm a very sexy lady. No, I'm dead serious, man. You know, I like to consider myself a little bit more of like a
So
back
let's
page
try this
girl
again
instead of a
after the
front page
kick
girl.
return
You know?
TD. Here's yet another kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Honest to God, bro. I mean, I don't want to fight usually, bro. It's hard to get started. Nah, it's just me. Yeah, and then they kicked me out like last time.
The Bengals drive
You know,
about to
last
get
time I
going.
said one
And with
thing.
time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll
Oh,
find
well,
out
then
just
why
how
the
much
fuck
they
you
trust
drinking,
their
bro?
guys in this situation if they decide to take a
Well,
shot.
well,
Great way to
that's
start
your
the
fault, man.
drive.
Whatever
20
happened
big
to you
ones
on
in
you,
the
bro.
first down.
Fuck, damn,
The big play to
I don't
start
even know how to
him
explain
out.
that.
Has him at the 45
I
already.
bet I could punch you in the face and you wouldn't remember it.
How did you do that, man? That's pathetic, man.
But it's true, bro. That's how drunk people get. What's the point?
He'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Yo, everybody got chest, bro. I'm finna 1v1 someone in the chest right quick. Let me whip that ass.
Now a draw play for Gore. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard
that
line. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break.
Shit, there's no
As
way
we
to
send you
play
down
that.
to Orlando, where Jonathan
I got no
Coachman has our
intellectuals in
EA
my
Sports halftime
Good night.
report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal
Good night,
separates
Turtle.
these two teams as we come back for this
Good night,
second
Bacon.
half.
Yo, where's my good night, bro?
This one taken from the 7.
Good night, Ben.
And
And
take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard
And-
line.
I don't know you for this song.
bro, I don't care. I want a good night.
Okay, good night, all of
Offense
you.
ready to go for their
No,
next
I want my
everybody.
name.
They
I
have
want
the
to know
lead now.
that
They'll
you
be
said my
looking
name.
for some
Good
separation
night, Miami.
here
Good night,
as we
Pony,
begin
and
the
good night,
third
Rack.
quarter.
I like the way
Good
you
night.
told me because now I think
All
they're
right,
going to
good
look
night,
Oh,
at
everybody.
bed bugs don't bite out. No
They like what
fucking
they did in
child
the first
is
half.
coming
That
back
worked
to keep you
okay.
on.
But in order to get the separation that you just talked about,
56, 56. 56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. Let's get the ball. Here we go. What's that? 56
So they
to Mike.
fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he finds Tyler Croft. That one a first down pickup of 8. Bills are certainly happy to have a healthy Tyler Croft. Remember, he had a season-ending foot injury last year with the Bengals in Week 5. So the Bills get him, and he re-injures that same foot in May in OTAs. But out there now and says he's feeling pretty good.
Jet bomber. Stop. We go.
On first down, Allen. And the grab by Croft. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Pick it up, D. Check.
You draw Porker.
Allen off the play fake. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Watch the boot.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. The Bengals drive about to get going. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
40
Stafford. He completes it to Boyd. The 30. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd, his 2nd touchdown on the season as they have taken the lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Play action. Now it's Allen. Then he finds Beasley, complete. A big play here for the Bills. 42 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the 5th. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
I'm letting you know right now, you better bring.
On play action, Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Mike, 56, right there, 56.
On first down, it's goal. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
56 to Mike. Hey, Echo. Check 56. Alert. You can't block me. You can't block me. Kill, kill, kill. Greystone, travel. Watch the edge.
Now Allen. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage. Especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it can be tipped up and picked off.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Move. 56. Watch twist. Mike's 56.
On play action, Allen. That'll be taken in by Beasley. Touchdown, Buffalo. Cole Beasley, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys have now moved out in front. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll stay on the ground, mix it again. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Lady. 49. Oh, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. Back now in Buffalo. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stafford. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. If you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Hardy Nickerson there to make the tackle.
56 is the mic. I got it. Sponge. No.
Throwing on 2nd down. Allen. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
At the Bengals' 18-yard line.
56.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gore. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Check middle. Lucky. Check 50.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gore. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Carl Lawson. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. To throw, it's Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. William Jackson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility, the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time, when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
56. Check. Pass 85. Pass 85. Get in there.
To throw again on second down. Allen got an open man. It's Foster. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Robert Foster, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bills capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And his The Bengals drive about to get going. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at about the 31. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Hey. Here we go.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Gore. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gore. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. The veteran. They're into the win column.